You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hello, I'm Juan Fernandez. Here's a look at your top stories. It's been 30 years since the Northridge earthquake. The 6.7 magnitude quake left 57 people dead, more than 8,700 people hurt, and mass destruction. There has been a lot of progress since then, but many aren't prepared for the next big quake, including protecting our homes. Here now to give us more insight is SCV MVP real estate agent Ryan Arditi. Ryan, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate the opportunity.
Of course. First question here. Houses are being built much better than they were before. Do you think it's worth adding earthquake insurance as an expense, especially if you do buy a new home, a new development?
Great question. Obviously, as we know, prices have increased significantly in the last 5, 10, 15, even 20 years. It's vital that they have earthquake insurance to cover the biggest expense of their lives. So I would say absolutely yes.
And what are some of the pros and cons of that insurance, Ryan? A lot of people say the deductible is so high, so why bother? Give us an idea about the pros and cons of it.
Great question. So there's a lot of misconceptions about earthquake insurance. It's actually more affordable than you would think. You know, a long time ago, people thought earthquake insurance was super expensive. It's really not. It's affordable. And also they can customize it to your liking. So you don't have to have like one specific plan. You can have a multitude of plans. And also you can add earthquake insurance after you close escrow. So there's a lot more options today than there were a long time ago when everyone thought earthquake insurance was just very, very expensive. It's actually a more affordable. You can customize it and you can add it once you close escrow.
Yeah, I remember. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember getting that letter once closed escrow where they're now offering you earthquake insurance. Ryan, quick question here too. We live in earthquake country, right? So why do so many basic home insurance policies exclude earthquake coverage?
You know, that's a great question. I think it's the fear of the unknown, right? The day, the time. I mean, I still remember the Northridge quake 30 years ago, and it was very unexpected. So I just think with uncertainty, insurance companies are very reluctant just to give you the policy. That's why I think, you know, they've changed and adapted to today's times, making it more affordable. They customize it. So it's not just one flat policy. You can get a multitude of policies from my experience.
Right. And Ryan, you know, a lot of people, you know, because of what we're saying, misconceptions, they may not want to get earthquake insurance because of what we just talked about. What are some ways you think that people can save on earthquake insurance policies? I know that there's some sort of if you bolt your home or you go into some of these programs where you make your home safer, is that a way to bring down the price?
Yeah, I mean, every home is different. You know, just like new construction, they've required solar. I think with earthquake, they've obviously built the homes to a different standard than they've done 20, 30 years ago. And that's why I think they've opened up the options for earthquake insurance. I'd always recommend, you know, connecting with your insurance agent, sitting down with them and really going over a plan suitable to your house. A home built in the 70s is probably going to be a different policy than a home built in, you know, 2024, 2023. There's just a multitude of options. I would always sit down with the insurance agent and they'll go over them with you. Does that make sense?
It makes total sense and great advice to check with your insurance advisor. Ryan Arditi, thanks for your time today. Really appreciate it.
I appreciate you too, and have an amazing day.
All right, you too. All right, let's turn now to your weather. A live look at downtown LA. A gray and dreary afternoon. Look at that, downtown LA. It looks like a black and white photo, and we're in for a potentially rainy weekend. Meteorologist Marina Jurica has the latest details in your next weather.
We are going to be dealing with some air quality issues at least for another 24 hours. So keep that in mind as we have the air quality alert in effect for the bulk of our viewing area, encompassing Ventura County as well as LA County down into the Inland Empire and Orange County. And that's where we're seeing a little bit more of the visibility issues as you head further up towards the north and inland. But that air quality alert is in effect overnight tonight through tomorrow morning. And our visibility numbers you can see as you head further north, we're seeing anywhere from about 2 to 5 mile visibility from Oxnard heading into Simi Valley, Camarillo, and Malibu. And then it improves as it heads down to the coastline. We are seeing great visibility from Carson all the way down into Santa Ana and Laguna Beach, as well as in Murrieta and Riverside, Chino, San Bernardino. We get to that 2.5 to 5 mile visibility. Pasadena at 5.5 miles as well. And then the Antelope Valley looking clear. So it just depends on where you are as to where we are seeing some of those issues as that fog holds on tightly. Now, high temperatures this afternoon looking pretty good. Upper 50s to low 60s. We don't have a lot of sunshine out there to help warm us up. So that is a big issue. Tomorrow we'll get a little more sunshine before we start to see that storm door open, and we will see a chance for rain starting overnight Friday night into the weekend. So just have that idea in the back of your head when you're making your weekend plans. But highs today are going to stay pretty stubborn in the low 60s. Lots of fog in the LA and OC Metro, northern beaches, the valleys, Inland Empire, high desert, and the mountains seeing a little more sunshine, and so are the valley locations. But overall, Orange County is the best place for the sun today. And then as we head into tomorrow, it'll become a little bit sunnier for all of us. And then Friday, clouds will just start to beef right up, and they'll head in throughout the evening. Overnight, we'll await our first storm of 3 that'll come in. Best chance for rain will come on Monday, but we could see rain Saturday as well as Sunday, and then Monday looks like when we'll pick up the bulk of our rainfall. So just keep that in mind when you're making your weekend plans. Otherwise, make it a great day.
We will do that. Thank you so much, Marina. New video this afternoon of a deadly hit and run in Pacoima. We've just stopped this video moments before the person was hit and run over by 3 cars. This happened last Friday near San Fernando Road and Montague Street. Police say none of the 3 drivers stopped or tried to help the man. The victim died at the scene. He hasn't been identified yet. The LAPD says it's released this video all in hopes that the public can help investigators find those drivers. This has been CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown. Thanks for joining us. I'm Juan Fernandez, and we'll be back live at 4 right here on CBS News Los Angeles.
CBS News Los Angeles, your local news, streaming wherever, whenever.